Hi and welcome to King's Football Show. This is the match reaction for Bodo Glimt versus Arsenal. Let me bring my friend with me, Luke. How you doing, man?
I'm good, thanks, King. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a while. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Arsenal been winning and playing well. Not so well today, but overall, it's been great to watch Arsenal of late and another win.
I thought you was going to stay in Gambia because we were winning.
Yeah, but I'm going back soon. Don't worry. I'm going back in December, so
You're
I'm
going
not
back in
staying.
December.
Yeah. So hopefully we can continue to win until then,
In
and
case we
then
need another, in case we need another winning run.
yeah, exactly. Just to be on the safe side, 100%. But yeah, what did you make of the game?
Well, obviously, the main thing in these games is cup football is all about it's just winning. Yeah, obviously all football is great. You need to win in all football in league matches, but I think today the positives were that no one came off injured as far as we know. We've won the game. We're in a good position to hopefully win the group in our next two games. The game itself wasn't that great in terms of a team performance. I think our passing seemed a bit out of sync today. I don't know if you noticed. A few sort of balls were overhit quite, you
Yeah,
know.
for me, I think it's the artificial grass. So I played on
Mm,
both, and it is a big difference because artificial grass is a bit dry, so you need to put a bit more strength to it. So if you're not
mm,
used to it, it's easy that you overhit or underhit. So I guess it was always going to be a bit different playing on that pitch. I think it wasn't an exciting game. It wasn't a spectacular game. It was more a professional game where sometimes when you play away from Europe, just get the points and that's it. And we did that today. Yes, we could have played better. We could have created more. We were a bit shaky on the back, but it was good to see Matt Turner have a good game.
mm.
I think he's got some unnecessarily criticism based on very few chances. I mean, he's just joined the club. I think people do have too high expectation of a second goalkeeper. I think we've been blessed with having good second goalkeeper, but it's not that normal that you have like a Martinez or a Leno as your
Mm.
second goalkeeper. And because we've had that, that's the standard people now set as your second goalkeeper. But then again, when they are that good, they will leave. And we saw that.
Mm.
Uh, and so for me, I mean, Mark Turner is a international goalkeeper. He plays for America, and let's just give him a chance and see. What did you make of his game?
I thought he was a lot better today. I
Mm,
thought his distribution was better.
yeah,
Um, so I mean, I think with backup goalkeepers, you can you can either go two ways. You can either go with a young goalkeeper, maybe,
yeah,
and you can maybe try and build their value, and eventually they might want to go and play. You might sell them, or you get in maybe an older, experienced goalkeeper who's happy to come in as a number two for the last couple of years of their career, maybe like Fraser Foster has, at Tottenham.
yeah,
Obviously, we've gone a slightly different route here with Matt Turner.
yeah.
I don't watch Major League Soccer, so I hadn't seen him before he came to us. I was a bit surprised that we went in for him in the first place because his distribution initially, it looks like he's improving. So maybe he can get up to a level that's good enough,
Yeah,
and hopefully Aaron Ramsdale won't get any kind of major injuries. I mean, goalkeepers don't tend to get major injuries, do they? Unless
yeah,
something freakish happens.
yeah. I mean, if you check Leno, for example, the only time he really got injured was when he got that bad tackle from that former Brighton striker. I forgot his Neil Mopey.
Yeah, yeah,
But as you said, normally goalkeepers they don't get injuries often, and when they do, it's not long term. So
mm,
usually your first goalkeeper tends to play all the important games, and then your second goalkeeper is more there to play your easier games and your first round of your
yeah.
FA Cups and your Carling Cups, etc.
It's a bit like being like I don't know if you follow the NFL, but it's a bit like being a backup quarterback.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
you're probably not going to play much, and it's probably the greatest job in the world. If you don't mind not playing, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
until
know.
you have to play.
Yeah, yeah. I do think it's good to see that he's improving. It's
Yeah,
good to see that he's getting better, and he obviously he's a good shot stopper. He's quite solid in the air as well. So I was happy for him to have a good game, and hopefully he can build on that and continue to improve. Yeah.
yeah. No, I think he looks better than Runnison,
Oh yeah.
so
But
that's
I
good.
think that's not that hard. I think I could look better than Runners. That was a weird signing by Arsenal, because he wasn't highly rated in Iceland. Statistics wise, he was the worst in France as well. So, and yeah,
Even
I
worse
never
for us.
knew why we bought him. It felt a bit dodgy, uh, especially that he was recommended by one of the goalkeeping coaches as well. But
Mm.
we are past that now, so
Maybe he was drunk and he was just joking. He didn't actually mean it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me just go through the chat. Big up Samir. He's saying how's Lokonga not in the man of the match survey? Good point. Good point. He's saying we rotated the back four, midfield, and front three. It's really hard to gel when you play so many players in different positions. Happy to get out at a win. They won 14 European games at home in a row before this. And that's also a very important point here by Samir. Like, we rotated that team a lot. And a lot of these players don't usually play together, and some of these players play very few minutes. So I think sometimes the expectation of the second team is very high, and when they don't perform, it becomes like, oh, we don't have a squad. But really and truly, some of these players will, what like Tierney, for example, if he plays, no one is worried.
Mm.
Tomiyasu, if he plays, no one is worried. It's hard to look as good when you play with the first team and the second team. So I do think that's a fair point, and they have a good
Yeah.
home record, 14 straight games without a defeat. That's impressive. So yeah, it was good to see that we could win, and it's also say turning is improving week by week, which is really which I really like to see, and it shows the impact the coaching staff is having. And yeah, exactly. I mean, we do want players to improve, and not everybody's gonna come and be great from the beginning. Some of them gonna need a bit time, but he's showing that he got potential. Like
Well,
when I saw Runason for the first time, it was like, no, he's not
yeah.
it. And I don't have the same vibe about Turner. So
No, no,
fair
he's
play
better than
to him.
Runnison, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like what you were saying about because we're these kind of starting 11s are put together that it's hard to maybe come up. Yeah, it's difficult for them to play as well as in sync as our Premier League team, even though some of them are in our Premier League team.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's move on to the player rating and big up Nippon as well. The link is now in the chat. If anyone wants to join and have a say, you are welcome. And big up Tariq as well. He's saying the king is back. Yes, guys, I'm back live, direct. I've missed all of you, and I missed doing streaming as well. But it was good to have a holiday. I can't lie. So yeah, let me start with my Turner. What would you rate him?
Um, I gave him a 7.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that would be on.
A 7 would be a good performance.
Yeah.
I gave him an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do think he had some very important saves where they could have scored. You know, they had that one-on-one with Pellegrini that he went down quickly. They
Yeah.
also had that chance where he went out quickly and headed the ball, and yeah, overall he had a good game.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll give him an 8. I'm being nice today. I feel good. So yeah, I'll give you Ben White. What are you giving Ben White?
Ben White, another solid 7 for me. I
Yeah,
think in all the games that we've played, that he's played, I don't think I've given him anything less than a 7.
big up Nippon.
What
Welcome
up?
to
What
the
up?
show.
What up?
Yeah, yeah, and I agree with Tariq's comment here on Turner. He's saying his distribution, his sweeper keeping saves were all impressive. Yeah, he was good today. So yeah, definitely an 8. How you doing, Nippon?
I'm
Always
good. How
out
was
and
how was
about.
Gambia?
Oh, Gambia was amazing. I'll try and upload some clips from Gambia as well, so you guys can see. But it was wonderful to be there. It was wonderful to be with my family. I've missed them so much, and I can't wait to get back.
Oh, you
That's
just
how.
come back, man. Enjoy the UK for a bit.
Yeah, I'm here for 2 months, and then I'm going again.
Oh
So
my
in
gosh.
December. But when I'm going next time, I'll be doing content on a regular basis. So you'll still
Yeah.
be able.
PSA. I'm going to India for 2 weeks as well.
Ah, you see, so you
You will
can't even
still get.
complain.
You will still get content. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
Nippon is going, but NS Sports TV ain't going nowhere.
Good to know. Good to know. Good
And
to
on
know.
days I can't be there myself, I'll have either you or Hanno from Coach's Corner. Shout out, Hanno, if you're listening.
Yeah,
I'll have one of you two covering it.
yeah. That's good. That's good. Let's move on to Rob Holding.
Man like
Uh,
Rob Holding, you know.
I think Rob Holding today was struggling. I think he had a weak game, which was a bit disappointing because he was very good last week when we played him. Uh, Not just the goal, but he was very good. But today he wasn't syncing with Saliba. He wasn't holding the line. He was quite sloppy, and they were unlucky to not score, or we were lucky that they didn't score.
Yeah.
But I'll probably give Holding 5, an
Okay.
average
Yeah.
performance, and I think that's me being even nice to him. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah.
Saeed,
Yeah.
this is unrelated to the chat, but
Okay.
I'm just wondering what this means. And since you're the best person to ask, I thought I'd ask. What does this mean? I've seen a lot of YouTubers say this before they start content. Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Ah, it's that's Islam, and it's a greeting in Arabic. That's what it is.
Yeah, because there's one YouTuber I know who does it before every stream.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Big, big, big up if you're listening. By the way, go subscribe to his channel.
It's it's the translate would probably in the name of Allah, the most benefit and the most merciful. That's
Nice.
basically what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, so this is
Yeah.
the player stream, is it?
Yeah. It is. It is. It is. I'm gonna do a stream this week where we're gonna do like a season review. So I'll try and get you on and some other fans as well to discuss the first quarter of the season.
I
Yeah.
should be
So
up
let's.
for it. My hours have now changed. I work 9 to 5 now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's better for you as well with your content. Yeah. So yeah. Next one is Saliba. What would you give Saliba, Luke?
I gave him initially. I gave him an 8. I thought he
Okay.
was. I thought he was very good today.
Yeah.
Um, there was a couple of times where he just kind of does what he does, where he calms things down. He plays some simple passes,
Yeah.
gets us moving again. Um,
I
that's why I gave him an 8.
actually, if I'm honest, I actually thought on the ball he was good. He's always good on the ball,
Mm.
Saliba. You always see that he's very calm and comfortable and technically good. But I do think that his partnership today with Rob Holding, I wasn't comfortable. It was too many times where they were attacking us too easily, and really we were more lucky to keep a clean sheet rather
Yeah,
than
yeah,
him. And I've seen him play so much better. So I'm gonna give him a solid performance, which is a 6. I
hmm
do think Ben White and Matt Turner had better games than Saliba. And this isn't like a criticism. I just felt like today wasn't the best Saliba we've seen, and
Said,
he's gonna have to
uh,
learn. Yeah,
Said, you might lose my face for a bit because I'm making a phone call, and since I'm streaming on my phone, it won't let me. So it might
yeah.
kick me
Why?
out. So
Yeah, I'll kick you out, and then when you're back,
no,
you
no, no,
let
no,
me know.
no, no, no. Don't remove me. You
Okay,
won't be able to hear me speaking.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, see you.
No worries. All right, see you soon. Yeah, I do agree with that. He was caught up out of position a couple of the chances. I agree, Tariq. Yeah. And then who's next? So it was whole
Tierney.
Tierney, yeah. Kieran Tierney. I think Tierney was good today.
Mm.
I don't think he was amazing, but
No,
I'll give him a 7. I think him and
yeah,
Ben White were the two who were better in defense. And I think what's it called? I think Holding was the weaker link, and I think Saliba
yeah.
was
He
the
went up
stronger.
that chance that Pellegrino had. He mistimed the header, and that let him through, didn't it? And then, I mean, he should have
Yeah,
scored, shouldn't he? Really, or he should have at least got it on target. Pellegrino.
yeah, yeah. He
He was,
should. He had a few chances. I think he had
yeah,
2 one-on-ones where he really should have scored,
yeah,
but he didn't. Lucky for us. So next player is yeah, Tierney 7 definitely. Next player is Sambi Lokonga.
mm,
It's gonna be interesting to see what you think about him. I think he was good in the first half. I think second half he kind of lost control of the game.
yeah. Uh,
He
it was
had
up
an
and
important
down.
role in the goal. He had a good link up
Yeah,
there with Saka. It was a good pass. But then
I,
second half they played more physical against him, and he didn't really protect the back line as much as I
mm.
wanted him to do. I don't know if you agree.
I know. Yeah, because I was thinking when I was watching the game, I was thinking initially a 7 because he did have that. It probably doesn't count as an assist, does it? Because it came
Oh
off
yeah,
the
because he
finger
hit
and
back.
hit
Yeah,
Saka.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
but then I saw him. He played a back pass that let them in, so I have to give him a 6.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. It was definitely a game of two half for Sambi Lokonga.
Mm.
Can
Yeah, I
I
think
get
6 is
involved?
fair. Yeah, did you watch the game by the way? Sorry, I forgot to ask you.
Oh, I was at no, I was driving home from work at the time,
Okay.
so I couldn't. So yeah, when I get home, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the highlights,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to give brief from there. So when
Yeah,
I
and
get home,
if you leave a
I'm gonna
comment
put
on the video, that would be amazing because it helps the
yeah
algorithm, and then I
yeah.
can
What I'll
read your
do is
thoughts.
like I will listen to your I will what I'll do is like I will just comment mine right now, and then I'll comment again using my keypad. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They may or they might have changed by the time I've watched the highlights.
All right, no worries at all. Next player is the skipper himself, Martin Odegaard. I thought he had a quiet game today. Luke, do you agree?
Yeah. No, I thought we started off okay,
Yeah,
but tailed off. Again, I think we just like we did last week in last week's game, we kind of lost control of midfield,
yeah,
and um, he wasn't able to do anything to regain control of midfield. So again, I have to give him another 6.
yeah, yeah. I do think that I was hoping that he would be more influential. When I saw him and Vieira starting, I was very excited because I
Yeah.
thought we were really going to attack them and see lots of chance creation and creativity. But I have to give it up to Bodo Glimt. They defended very well. We didn't have many clear cut chances. I think they had more and better
Yeah,
chances than us,
they did.
if I'm
I don't
honest.
want to sound like a hater. I'm saying it as a fact.
Yeah,
If a half decent striker buries those chances,
100%, 100%,
and I'm not
100%.
saying that because I support a rival team.
No, but even we are saying that who's supporting Arsenal. I think we both felt like they had the better chances, and Matt
Yeah,
Turner
but
were good, and they were not clinical. That's why we kind of won.
like if that striker was someone like I don't know, even a Diego Costa right now. That's in the back of the net.
Let's
If
say
he
if that's
was
Ivan Tony or Mitrovic, they score.
my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to put someone like Aubameyang or Harry Kane or Lewandowski
No,
because
but
obviously they'd.
that's yeah,
I just wanted to go for like the few tiers below.
yeah, 100%. All right, next
Yeah.
player is Fabio Vieira. Another one for me who his role today was a bit different. He played a lot deeper than he's been playing. He did had some good. He was his passing when he was switching play outside to Bukayo was good, but I don't think that he was as influential as I hoped he would have been.
Yeah.
We know how electric he can be in the final third and how good his shooting is. We didn't see that from him today, unfortunately. But yeah, I think what did I give him? Did I give him a 5 or a 6? Because I don't think we controlled the game enough for me to be
No,
happy. Uh,
I
I
thought
think I
he.
give. Yeah, let
I
me hear
thought
your thoughts.
he was probably our most accurate passer. I think which is surprising. I thought he actually adapted to the surface a bit better than Odegaard did, but still
Yeah,
wasn't. Yeah, he didn't have a great influence on the game though.
yeah. I think because we won, I kind of give him a 6.
That's what I did. But
Yeah, but if
I
we would
was,
have lost, it would have probably been a 5 because
yeah.
we didn't control the game. So yeah, that's fine. And then we move on to the front trio. Let's start with Nelson. I'll give you Nelson. What did you give him?
I gave him a 5, and
Yeah,
I
he
thought I was being
was.
generous.
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed. I thought he looked lively last week when he came on,
Guys,
and I was hoping. Yeah.
say hello to Daddy Sharma, by the way.
Hello, Daddy Sharma. I hope you're good.
Hello. Introduce you to them. This is Saeed, and that is Luke.
Hello. How are
How
you?
you doing?
Yeah, I just thought I'd introduce you to
Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah, he looks better than you.
Ah, look, and I'm not offended by that.
Nah, obviously he's your dad. And big up Moss in the chat. He said he had Saliba as man of the match.
Yeah.
Interesting. He said Saka was quality. Other God always is. Vieira could have been better, but did the job. I just wanted someone get Eddie that goal. Yeah, we're gonna get to Eddie soon. Katie was good. I agree. Sammy did good too.
Eddie,
Chelsea
I
did the
swear it was
business.
Saka who
Nippon
scored your
on
goal.
AC Milan. Yeah, Saka
Okay,
scored.
yeah.
Saka was actually good.
Hmm.
We're gonna get to him soon. But we
Mm,
were on Reese Nelson.
yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed by Reese.
Um,
He had a quiet game.
I wanna
I was
I wanna point
expecting
out what
more.
Moss said.
Yeah.
I have two words: Agent Tamuri.
Yeah, I saw that. I
You did
saw that.
look, look. He talked so much smack before the game, and
Yeah,
he got himself sent off. We know where we know where your loyalties lie.
yeah,
You're not fooling anyone if you're
yeah, yeah,
listening to this stream. I highly doubt you are though.
yeah, yeah. We'll speak more on that on the next show, though, Nippon. We will definitely speak
Yeah.
more on Chelsea and Potter. Uh, Next play is Eddie Nketiah. Uh, had a great chance in the beginning of the game. Tap in, should have
Yeah.
scored.
Yeah.
I think other than that, he wasn't involved at all. I think from all the game he started, this is probably his worst game for me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, he didn't get fed a lot.
No.
Yeah, he's not like Jesus. Jesus can almost create his own chances.
Yeah, yeah,
And City is not like that.
yeah,
He did have a chance. I think it was in the penalty area, and he scuffed the shot wide. And I think he should have done a lot better with that. Other than that, wasn't really given anything, and he had one chance as well when he was trying to create a chance on the left hand side, and he kind of mucked it up a bit, and he went out for a goal kick. So I think with him, I'd probably give him a 5 again.
yeah.
I give him a 5 because I don't think it was entirely his fault why he
Yeah,
scored.
that's true. There were no link up with Eddie today.
Hmm.
There were barely any true balls for him to work on or crosses. Uh, we weren't
Yeah,
that creative today, so he suffered. He suffered, and sometimes you will have these kind of games. So when you get that one opportunity, you just have to score it,
yeah,
and that actually perfectly moves on to Bukayo Saka,
hmm,
who I just have to say I'm so happy to see that he's kind of back to his best again.
yeah,
I think he's put up solid performances probably since the United game. I think he's
hmm,
been one of our better players, and it's great to see because we have so high expectation of Bukayo, and maybe sometimes too high, and sometimes we are a bit too harsh on him
hmm,
because of what he's done before. But I think today, for me, him and Matt Turner were the best players.
yeah.
I gave my man of the match to Matt Turner, but I'm not angry if someone gives it to Bukayo.
I gave him an 8, and I gave him man of the match just simply because I thought he was our best outfield player. He obviously did score the goal that won the match, and I always place greater emphasis on things like that for man of the match.
Yeah,
Even though he was lucky that he got the goal, but he did make it
yeah,
happen. Um,
yeah, exactly. Um, it was lucky, but for me, it's like with luck, you have to do something to get that luck.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
he doesn't get past the player and has that 1-2 with Sambi and go for the shot, there's no goal. So yeah, yeah, I give him an 8 as well. It was a very good performance. He was the one who was giving them issues, and he went past them a few times,
Mm.
Bukayo. And yeah, yes, Moss, I am back in Coventry. Yes, thank you that you like the photos and bits. Yeah, it was great, man. It was a good trip. And if anyone ever wants to come to Gambia, I'll happily host any of you. Don't worry about a place to stay. You can stay at my place. Yeah, and then the substitutions. Let me think. I think who came on again?
So
Tomiyasu came on, right?
he came on. Yeah, Shaka came on, didn't he?
Yeah, Shaka came on.
Martinelli,
Martinelli came on. Yeah,
Tomiyasu,
let's start
Partey.
with Granite. I think we missed him today. Um,
Hmm.
we
Yeah,
missed his presence and physicality in midfield today. I feel.
yeah. No, and I think that's why I don't know where. Maybe I don't know if obviously Arteta planned these substitutions or he because last week against Bodo in the home game he made similar sort of substitutions at the hour mark, and it was
Yeah,
again at a time when they were beginning to get back into the game. So if he did make the substitution solely based on the performance, I think
yeah,
it was the right substitution to bring on to try and regain
yeah,
the midfield.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I felt like I like that he's more proactive now with his substitution. So
Hmm.
if now when he feels like we're losing control or we need more energy,
Yeah,
he doesn't wait until 80th minute or if 85th minute is around the hour mark, and it's
it
good to see.
it could have been planned. It could have been a planned substitution anyway, But
Yeah, we don't know, but
yeah,
I felt like maybe it wasn't.
okay,
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I think Granny, I'll give him a six. It was a solid performance. He came in, he was good. Uh, Martinelli, I think was more average. I don't think he was bad, but I
and
don't
get going, did
remember.
he?
Did he do any? Nah, he didn't get
Not
into
really.
the game really. Uh, and then after them two,
Tommy also came on next.
Tomiyasu come on.
Yeah,
I think Tomiyasu was good.
yeah,
He cleared the ball at some crucial, so I give him a six as well.
okay.
Quickly, and then
Partey came on for a few minutes, didn't he?
yeah, eight. I think 8 or 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah,
And that tells us well. I don't think he wanted to play Partey, but he
that.
probably didn't want to lose the game.
Yeah, I think that definitely wasn't a planned substitution.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause I don't think he would have brought him on, but he obviously felt that he needed to see the game out. And again, um, you've got to do what you got to do. We've got to make sure we win these games. We can't be finishing second and potentially be facing Juventus or Barcelona or AC Milan. We
yeah.
want to win this group and get through to that last 16. And yeah, we might have to still play them, but you don't want to play them early.
100%, 100%. I
But
agree.
Luke, you have to also see is that to be the best, you've got to beat the best. I mean, we didn't win the Champions League without beating a few quality teams along the way and in the final itself.
Yeah, I think it's more like the longer you can push it, the better because
That
of
shouldn't be the
our squad.
mentality, though. That shouldn't be the
No, but the
mentality,
mentality
though.
is you want to win the group. That's the mentality. And then you
Mm.
face wherever you face. The
But,
mentality can't be we want to
but,
finish second because you get an extra game. You want
If
to
we
win the
finish
group
first,
because the thing is,
yeah,
Europa League is different from Champions League. If you win the group, you play two less games. So
yeah,
you jump the second stage.
wait, you don't so you go straight into the last 16 as
yeah,
opposed
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
doing the
Instead of the
round of
32.
32.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and with the congestion and World Cup and everything, it's a
so
bonus.
the teams that finish second in the 8 groups of the Europa League will play the teams that have dropped out of the Champions League.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
that
So it's
this
an
just
extra.
makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, well, it's your
Yeah, I
extra.
know. It's,
So that's why, you want to win the group because remember we're going to have 2 games that have got to be rearranged at some point next year. 2 home
yeah,
games against Everton and City.
yeah.
So we don't really want to play
That
2 extra games.
you're only getting 3 points in those 2 games, by the way.
It doesn't matter. We still have to play them. That's the point. I think in the end, it sends a statement if you win the group, especially a group like that. If Arsenal finish second, that sends the wrong signals. So we want to win more because of the statement and the fact that we get two less games. in the end, if we want to win this tournament, obviously we're gonna have to face bigger and better teams. But I feel like right now we are one of the favorites, regardless who drops down. We're gonna be one of the favorites the way we are playing. But can we do it? Will we win it? That's the other question. And then
I've
the
already
last
said it
person to
before.
mark,
I've already said it before. It's going to be an Arsenal versus Manchester United final.
yeah, you called that before it started, and I can't
Um,
lie, that sounds very possible.
and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a Man United fan for those 10 minutes.
No worries.
You know why?
Yeah, I know why. I know why. I get it.
Look, I
Luke,
love you as a I
Mikel,
love you as a human being, but
yeah, I know.
yeah, I don't. I'm not too fond of your club.
No worries. I get it. Luke, Mikel Arteta. What are you giving him? 6, 7,
I'll give him. I'll give him an 8. Yeah, I think
right?
he.
What? You do realize you could have lost that game if they had a half decent striker up front,
Well,
and you're
that
I
giving
think
him an 8.
I
well,
think
that
the
wasn't the
reason why
full
he
team,
gives
though,
him
was it?
an 8, Nippen, is that number one, it was the second team.
Hmm.
Number two, they've won 14 straight European games at home. So they are a very good home team in Europe. That's not the league, that's in Europe. And he made the right substitutions, and some key players got well rested and didn't even fly. So I think it's more that than the performance itself.
Yeah, I mean, the mistakes that were made were not the fault of Arteta. That were the fault of the individual players. I'd never blame the manager for individual mistakes.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, Rob
Uh,
Holding goes up for that header. I know you've not
yeah,
seen it yet, Nippon, but it's and he mistimes the header and it goes
yeah,
through to Pellegrino.
yeah.
Yeah, a manager can't legislate for that.
No, no, 100% no. I agree. I agree. So yeah, that was the player rating. Let me see. Yeah, it was a game where it was a Europa League game. That's what I can say. Like it wasn't amazing. It wasn't a high quality game, but in the end, we won away from home. We're leading the group. We got 9 points. I think PSV is second on. Are they on 7 now or?
PSV are on 7, we're on
Yeah,
9, Bodo are
yeah,
on 4, and Zurich are on
good
0.
job. Yeah. So if we win our next game against PSV, we will have 12 and they will have 7, and basically we would
Will the
then have
game
to,
be? Will the first game be at the Emirates or in
yeah,
Eindhoven?
yeah, first game is at Emirates.
Next
We are
Thursday.
probably gonna play
Us.
a very strong team, and I
So
expect
the
us to win.
second, so the second leg will be in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll probably, if we win at home, then we have secured the second stage, and then we just need a draw away from home to secure
Yeah.
the number one spot.
I think you will. I think you will beat them at home, but I think they will beat you at their ground.
And if that happens, we then have to play,
Zurich,
Zurich. What I'm
yeah,
hoping
You
is that
played
we
them
get.
twice. Have you not played them twice already?
once. We
Just
played
the
Bodo
ones.
Glimt twice. We only played 3 games so far.
Do you not have to
One
play
got
each team
suspended.
twice?
Yes, but one got. The thing is, our we were supposed to have played PSV already, so normally we should be on 4 games by now.
Hmm.
So that's why we are playing them home and away, and then we are playing Zurich last game. Basically, I can't see us not go through now,
Yeah,
and
No,
yeah.
I
Neither can I. Neither can I.
I think we'll win the group.
As much as I want to banter you, I can't see you not go through either.
For us to not
Um,
win the group, basically, we have to lose both games to
you won't.
PSV,
You won't. You
and we
won't. I've
won't.
already said it.
I
You're
saw
beating
them
Zurich.
against Rangers, and they didn't impress me that much. And I just think we're better than them. If we
Who?
play our first team, we'll beat them.
Yeah,
Who
I
who
think
are
we
you
have to play
talking
our
about?
first team.
PSV.
Oh, PSV Rangers.
Yeah. Did you see the games against Rangers? I saw them both
I did.
games, and
Yeah,
they didn't impress me, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think yeah, I've made my prediction. You're beating Zurich and Eindhoven at the Emirates, but they're gonna beat you in their stadium.
Yes, Moss, we can actually do an FPL show tomorrow. It's deadline day tomorrow. It's Friday this week, so yeah, I'll try and do some data work and get it sorted for the stream tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna end it there. Luke, thank you very much for joining. Where can people find you?
they can find me. Well, I'm often on Moss's channel for the Red Zone.
Yeah.
So I've been on there every Sunday, but I pop up in chat on like your channel and some of the other sort of channels like the Armory TV, if you know that one.
Yeah, we're Bobby.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, Gunner King, Silver Fox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for coming on, man, Luke. And Nippon, where can people find you, my friend?
You can find me on
Everywhere.
Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at the Nippon Sharma. Sorry, not the. That's my Twitter. You can find me on Instagram at N with 4 I's and 3 U's, and on my other Instagram at Nippon Reviews Lifestyle. You can find me on Twitter on NS Sports TV. Sorry, NS Sports 93, which is my official YouTube Twitter, which I rarely use. You can find me on the Nippon Sharma, which is my personal Twitter, which I mostly use. You can find me on Twitch at Sharma Talks Lifestyle. And you can find me on YouTube at NS Sports TV and the British Lifestyle Blogger. I am also a regular panelist on Worldwide Chels. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, Top Guy. And I am also a regular on GrizzCon TV, on a regular caller on his shows. And yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I can tell, man. Thank you for coming on, Nippon. Guys, you can find me here on King's Football Show. You can also find me on Tariq Talks Show. You can find me on Moss Sport. You can find me on the Armory TV, and you can find me on SVT TV. Yeah, and sometimes on NS Sport as well. You can find me there. I will try and do a lot of content now that I'm back, and also try to boost the algorithm because YouTube doesn't want YouTubers to go on holiday apparently. But thank you for everyone that have joined me today, that's joined me in the chat. And yeah, I agree, Moss. Sangara and Gakpo are very good players. I wouldn't mind Sangara as a backup to Partey actually. And oh, you got what is saying tomorrow? Luke Sunday and Bobby Armin, FTNSN supposed to be a good show tomorrow at 7:30 UK and Armory
Oh, yeah.
Friday.
Mm.
Oh yeah, so guys, make sure you subscribe to the Armory as well. Make sure you tune in tomorrow 7:30, and I'm out. But before we leave, we have to keep on the tradition.
Baby, where is the remote?
Remote?
Yes.
Arsenal.
What do you mean by Arsenal?
On top of the table.